In this video, I'm going to show you how to change some of the settings on the GH5 to make it better at shooting video. As you can see now, I have some of those settings. I have things like the audio monitor bars. I have a waveform monitor here. If I turn up the ISO, I'll also show you. Got zebras on. And just a bunch of other things as well. But let's go back and I'll reset all those settings. We'll start like we're starting from the camera right out of the box. I'll even set the dial back and everything. So now we're back from square one. The first thing I want to do is change the dial at the top here. Right now it's on P. Let's change that to the little picture of the video camera right there. Then I want to change the shutter speed, or the exposure. And right now it's on P. Let's turn that to M for manual. Now we can see the exposure, the shutter speed there, and I want to change that. So with this dial here, change that to 50. And I also want to turn the ISO off of auto, just because I really don't like the way it just automatically changes a lot when it's on auto. So I took it off that, but you always want to set it to just whatever the settings are like that are important for the scene you're shooting. Now let's go down the line here and just turn on all the things that I think are important. I think the waveform is really important for just getting an idea of what your luminance is like. You could also have that as a vector scope, which helps really more with color. So either one is a good choice, I think. Let's put that there. And I'll run back through one more time. I think that's everything for this little section. Yep, let's go down to this one here. Record format. You could have it on MP4 or on MOV. I'll put it on MOV. Then record settings. I want to have it at 24p. 24p, and obviously since this thing can shoot 422 10-bit internally, I want to put it on that. And why not shoot at the highest resolution? Let's go down the line here. Photo style. I would get it off the standard settings, these embedded ones, and then get it to something like Cine D, or the next one Cine V, or preferably Vlog if you pay the extra $100 and get that. Let's keep going down the line. Now, luminance, I'll expand that a little bit. You don't have to do that. Here's some of your mic settings. I'll turn the mic level display on. I think that's important. You can adjust the mic levels, but that's really just a matter of what your situation is like. Same with wind noise. And that's everything for that section. Let's keep going down the line. And in touch settings, this is just a personal preference. I turn the touch tab off. I think it kind of gets in the way. I think that was everything for that section. Okay, here we are. Here's some of the important ones to me. Constant preview, I like to turn that on, so what you're seeing on the monitor is exactly what is going to be, is exactly how it looks like it's going to be recording from the camera. Peaking, I think it's important to have that on. And then I like to turn it on something that's really visible, like the green or the pink or the yellow here. And guidelines, I like to have the lower thirds guidelines on, or the chopping everything into thirds guidelines. Could put a center marker on. Zebra pattern, I like to have that as well. And maybe at around 85–90% for Zebra 1. And we'll turn Zebra 1 on. I think that is about everything for that section. Let's go through these other sections. Not as necessary. Wi-Fi, you don't have to do any settings, but I would definitely download the app that can let you do some remote shooting from your cell phone by connecting it to the camera. Same thing, Bluetooth is the same way, you can connect that way. Beeps, I just like to turn these off. I don't need those extra sounds. Headphone volume, you can change that as needed. Economy, I like to change that or mess around with that just so it helps preserve battery. Live view mode, I turn that to 30 frames a second, so when I'm moving the camera around, it moves at a speed and at a blurriness that looks more like how I'll be actually shooting. And you can see here too, if you put your face over the eye cup, it automatically switches to the LVF mode. So I want to turn that off. I believe that's right here at eye sensor. So right now it's on LVF monitor switch. Let's just turn it on monitor. So now we don't have that. It gets really annoying. And that is pretty much everything. Yep, that's pretty much everything. So now I just want to go and save the settings. And right now I have them already saved, so save over top. And now you have a video-ready camera. Thanks for watching.